Hi guys, so welcome back to today's video. In today's video I'm going to be talking about my love-hate relationship with my natural 4C hair. So I have 4C hair. I've always known what my texture looks like because from as long as I can remember I've always been natural then relaxed, natural then relaxed, natural then relaxed. I don't remember the first time I was ever relaxed. Actually I do. It was when I first started secondary school, so that was in year 7. I was about 13 years old. That's when I first got relaxers, and from ever since that time, because in year 7 we went swimming and the pool has chlorine in it, so back then I didn't have the knowledge that I have now, and I remember my hair would just break off, especially from the back. It started from the back and it just rise up and up and up until it eventually got to the front, and I would always have to cut it off, which is now known as the big chop. I'd always have to cut it off and start all over again. And I can just remember my hair like going through a phase where it breaks off, then it grows back, and it's enough for me to cane row. And what I would do, I would either cane row it and leave it alone underneath a wig or a weave. Back then I wore weaves. And the first line of cane row that's going across my nape, I would just leave it alone. Or I would do braids and then just leave these ones alone. I'll just put them in small plaits, maybe add a little bit of braiding hair extension and just leave it alone, and my nape would always grow back and just have a decent amount of length. Now in my later adult years, it's like the nape is not growing back, it's just staying broken and just almost sparse, and what we would call picky in Jamaica. It's like the hair is, yeah, it's short, it doesn't look pleasant, and it's just like sparse. These are the things people used to get bullied for back in primary school. Like they would say, oh, you've got pepper greens behind your head. So I just don't have time for that, and I've been doing my best to take care of my natural hair. You've seen my videos here on my channel, like this is real life events. This is things that I do in front of the camera and behind the camera as well. I take very good care of my natural hair. And I think growing up with short hair that kept breaking because of poor maintenance, and also because of the relaxer, and also because of not having the knowledge that I have now, I grew up feeling insecure about my hair. I felt like you know, the only time I would look good is when I had a fresh braids or fresh weave. And so when I first discovered the natural hair community back in 2008, for me it was a lifesaver. For me, I thought, okay, great, this is gonna help me to learn to love and embrace my natural hair, learn to style it, and it's gonna grow and be as long as, you know, some of these other YouTubers' hair. And that just isn't the case. So eventually I studied hairdressing. I studied level 2 and level 3 African Caribbean hairdressing, and that taught me a lot more as well, especially about the science of hair, the science behind the products. It taught me about genetics, how that works, different factors that can affect a person's hair growth, you know, your illness, medication, etc. It's not just about the products that we put onto our hair. So as time went on, I would assume that my hair is going to grow, it's going to flourish, because now I have the knowledge. Now I've been to hairdressing school, and also I have the products, all these many natural hair products out there, which, by the way, I know it's not good to try so many products. It's good to stick to one. I learned that in hairdressing college, and I learned that again when I went to another place that I'm about to share with you. So my goal for this year, 2019, is simply to learn how to love and embrace my natural short hair, stop chasing the length, because I don't think it's gonna happen, and also to regrow the areas that are my trouble areas. My trouble areas are the front hairline, not all across, because I've always had fairly thin hairline, but just this middle section right here, it's thinning. and I can tell the difference even if others can't. So if you look very closely, you'll see the thinning. That bothers me a lot. It was not there before, and it slowly started to get like that over the years. And also the back, I'll insert some pictures so you can see. Sometimes I just shave it all off and start from scratch, and I let the hair grow from scratch. And what I'll do, I'll massage the natural oils into the scalp, and then comb the hair up, tie it with a silk scarf, and just go to bed. I always tie my hair at night. So I pretty much lived on YouTube like a lot of you guys out there. So I've learned a lot about the natural hair community, what to do, what not to do. I've tried my own methods. I've been back to a relaxer, and then I've been back natural again. Yeah, it's been a journey, and now I've gotten to a point where I'm just so fed up with my nape and my hairline breaking or thinning, and I need to do something about it. So I'm going to show you some pictures. I'm going to insert clips into this video as I go along, but this is the hair loss clinic that I have paid a visit to recently. HGC Hair Growth Center, a revolution in hair care. So I went there, I saw a professional trichologist. Trichologists are people who, they're scientists basically, and they study the scalp. They study how a person's scalp works and what may be the problems affecting the scalp. So when I went there, it was a very nice, warm welcoming, very professional. I saw the trichologist. We had about 15 to 30 minutes time for a consultation. And then they put me under a laser treatment machine. That's what it was called, a laser treatment machine. I sat there for about 30 minutes just so that it could get and cover my head. What the gentleman told me is that he can see the thinning hair, and it's good that I came early, or it's good that I came at this time, because the problem can be solved. And you know, when you catch something sooner, it's always better. For my back nape, he was saying that some of my follicles are blocked, some of them are temporarily damaged. I can actually go ahead and have natural treatment. That's what he recommended for me. I don't need surgical treatment. And he also said that the products that I'm about to show you, it's a 6-month treatment. So I'm documenting my journey to see how it goes, but I'm also putting this information out there for everyone. So if you're interested in hair care, hair loss clinics, you will know what to expect. So this is the G1 formula shampoo, and I'll have a video as well demonstrating how I use these. It's 200 milliliters, and this is said I should only put this on my scalp and follow the instructions to a T. I'm not supposed to use any other products, but unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, because I've got black hair, I can't just leave my hair and not put anything in it. So that's why I've used like the creams and the oils on this section, but on my scalp, only these things should be touching my scalp for the next 6 months. So that's what I have to be mindful of. He gave me the shampoo with caffeine extract, vitamin B6, vitamin B12, and it's got a ton of other ingredients as well. I don't know if you can see that. Sodium lauryl. Anyway, I'm not going to go through all of these ingredients, but they've got a ton of ingredients. They're not natural products, and I'm hoping and praying that they work, because it was quite pricey. G1 formula conditioner with caffeine extract and vitamin B5, also 200 milliliters. So this is what you would get if you was to go to that clinic, or I'm guessing similar clinics out there would have similar products. And this is the natural remedy. This is not the surgical remedy. And this is phase 1 regrowth formula, special maximum strength, apple extracts combined with a special formula devised by MHC scientists to aid hair growth, and this one is 60 milliliters. So for this, they say to use this 1 milliliter syringe, and twice a day, once in the morning, once in the evening, I would fill up the syringe to 1 milliliters and then apply it to the areas that I need it the most. And for these, let the shampoo sit on for 3 minutes, massage it in, wash it out, and it goes directly on the scalp. Same with the conditioner, let that sit for 3 minutes, massage it in, wash it out. So I'm hoping and praying that these things actually work, because this is like my last resort. You know, I've come to a place where I do love my natural hair. I don't care what other people will say, because I know there's still a lot of people out there that don't love natural hair, they don't find it beautiful, whatever. But my problem is my nape area. For a long time I was just fixed on the growth, you know, because I feel like with longer hair you can do more, and that's something that I just have to get over at this point. But yeah, so now for me it's just about the health of my hair, fixing my problem areas, which is the front hairline and the back hairline. And another thing that they said to me as well is healthy hair foods. So they gave me some papers. So you have things like salmon, dark green vegetables, beans, nuts, poultry, whole grains. So I knew already that this all comes back down to healthy eating and exercise. And that's one of the biggest life changes that I have to make in my life to this date. Healthy eating and exercise, something that is going to be long lasting and sustainable, not something that's I'm just going to do it for 8 weeks and finish. So that's also something that I want to work on this year, just being more active. I don't know how to swim, so swimming would be a good option for me, learning how to swim. Just other things. I need to try as much things as possible and see what I like, and then when I find what I like, just stick to it. So this is I said a lot. That's my love-hate relationship with my natural hair. Let me know what you guys think down below, if any of you out there can relate, or if you've tried a hair loss clinic before. How do you feel about them? Are they worth it? Did you get your money's worth? Would you go there again? One thing the gentleman did say to me, or I should say the trichologist, is that it's not like, for example, Tesco's or Asda. This is a one-stop treatment. However, with everything in life you have to maintain it, so maybe 2-3 years down the line I would have to purchase these again. However, I don't have to come back like weekly or monthly or yearly. So I'll see how it goes, and I'm hoping for the best results. Thank you for watching my video, and I'll see you in the next one.